Hey, what is up, guys? It is N-Strike Pro here. I'm really excited to bring you this video. You don't even believe it! I am so excited to bring you Nerf news on the Nerf Elite RAYVEN. This came out from Harley Ju Nerf a few days ago, but I was gone, so I couldn't get a video out on it because where I was, they didn't have internet, and no internet means I can't upload. So I didn't even bother making it, so I'm making it here. But this is the new Nerf Elite RAYVEN. The RAYVEN is going to be basically the same thing as the Elite Raven. So if you already have one, wouldn't really recommend going for this. But if you don't, or you want a Raven again, if you want new ones or whatever, you can get this. This is the RAYVEN, like I said. Again, Elite Raven. Too long didn't read, Elite Raven. But with the new paint job, you can see it there. It's still bullpup, it's still flywheel. Bullpup refers to the magazine being behind the trigger. In firearms, it helps out a lot, but in Nerf guns, it's just tactical. It doesn't actually help you do any. It doesn't help increase your range or accuracy. I'll have a video on that coming up shortly on this YouTube channel. But there's that. It still has the barrel extension, which is surprising on the Elite line because a lot of the Elite guns have not had that recently. It still has the top tactical rail and the side rail, not on the other side, just like the other Ravens. It's still semi-automatic. I can tell that pretty much everything mechanical's in the same place, rev switch, all that. The battery door, the magazine release, the magazine well, it's all in the same spot, so it appears to be the exact same thing. Also, there's the jam door that's in the same place. It still has the same thumb hole stock, the same sling mounts. As far as I can tell, there's nothing really different other than the paint job, which the paint job is awesome. It looks so much like a space gun, and I think the whole space gun look is incredible. It just, wow, that is a cool paint job. I don't want to get this thing scratched or dirty or anything because that paint job just looks so nice. But it will happen because it happened to every single one of my Nerf guns. After a few months of use, you always get them a little bit banged up from just use. I mean, you know, like there was one time where I was going around a corner, I slammed it into the wall unintentionally. I believe that was something that, I think that was to deploy or something. I don't even know why I used that in a war. I have no idea what I was doing. Maybe it wasn't the deploy, but it was something. I slammed it into the wall, and I put a scratch in the side. Not a huge deal, but I do not want to ruin the awesome look of this gun. It appears to, again, be an Elite Raven, essentially. It's called RAYVEN, though. So, fire, they added that. They had Raven Stinger before, which came out a year or two ago, and then they had the Elite Raven before that, and then they had the OG, original N-Strike Raven. As you can see, this kid is having a good time with it. And I will too, because I am really excited. I have never owned a Raven before. The only bullpup I have is the crossbolt. And I can tell you, I love that gun so much. So, I think I'm going to like this new one and probably use it in many, many to come Nerf wars. I'll leave a link to Harley Ju Nerf's YouTube channel and his video in the description below, so if you want to check him out, see where this came from, you can do that. I don't know if this is a hoax or not. I would assume it isn't because he gave us news on the double breach and the twin shock. Now he's giving us news on this, so somewhat reliable resource. I don't know how he gets them so early. Maybe his dad works at Hasbro or something, I don't know. But he gets them pretty early. And actually, it's pronounced Hartley Ju Nerf. I said Harley Ju Nerf. Yeah, I know. But that's a better picture of it, I suppose. As you can see, the trigger, the rev trigger, the battery door, all of that, the top rail. You can tell everything's pretty much the same. And I really like that. If this gets standard elite ranges, which I would assume it would, being an elite gun, the normal elite Raven, as far as I know, gets elite performance, so this probably should too, right? I'd be really surprised if it didn't, though, because, again, it's the same thing. If you have the elite Raven, unless you like this new paint job, there's no reason to upgrade to this, because functionally they're the same thing, except this one will not be selling for $500 on eBay. This will be selling for about $50 at Kohl's. It is Kohl's exclusive. Sorry, I just killed all your dreams, but it is Kohl's exclusive. If you don't know how Kohl's works, Kohl's uses this marketing strategy of sorts where they mark up the prices to begin with. So they'll take a gun like this that should cost $30, mark it up to $50, and then have like a 40% off sale. So you buy it for $30, but you really didn't save anything. They do that because they get more customers in, because ignorant people will think that it's a sale and they're getting an extremely good deal. No, you're not. It's just jacked up to begin with, so then they can market it at a normal price and act like there's a sale. But again, probably $50 or $60 being Kohl's exclusive, and that doesn't really I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it cost something like that, because that's what I'm assuming. And now on to accessories. It comes with a 10-round straight mag, which is a lot like the Tri-Strike one, except looks like the AccuStrike ones with the clear and the white, and then 24 elite darts, which it's surprising that they include a lot more than they normally do. They normally only include more darts if you have a double your darts, or some certain guns just come with double anyway, like the Jolt. But really, I mean, you know. But I'm glad that, considering how much you're going to have to pay for this, compared to what it is, I like how they're going to go ahead and give you some extra darts, which is nice, rather than just giving you 10, which is all they needed to. But they're going to give you more than 10, which I'm really happy about. Anyway, that's about it. I think that's it. Oh, no, that's not. There's more. This is the other side. Obviously, there's nothing on it, because Nerf does that on all of their guns now. They used to have them where on both sides they'd look pretty good, but now they've just they'll put like Nerf, because it's their brand name. They're not going to put all the decorations and stuff on this side, because it faces the other way in the box, so, you know, that's just marketing. But there's also the magazine. Some people call them clips, not me, but, you know, that's just in closer detail. Again, it holds 10 darts, nothing new, pretty standard mag, and that appears to be it. So anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, peace out.